I'm not like celibate. I mean, I guess I am,
right?
But I don't use that title. But honestly, I was married. I was in a relationship for 9 years. What if I saw a I put it in my mouth? That's what you write it.
If it's not Shameless Maya in the building.
Blazing connection all up in this.
Blazins, for real.
Look like we're related.
We are. We are somewhere down the line, we are. And I didn't even know you were a Filipina and black.
I am.
You have now become a household name for a lot of women who love following you. What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna do 365 days of shamelessly promoting Maya?
It was frustration with where I was in my life because I'm about to turn 30 and I'm in a marriage that is failing and I'm just not happy with anything. So when my friend suggested I go on YouTube, I'm like, girl, I'm not going on YouTube. Like, come on, let's be real. That's like so shameless and so tacky. And then I was like looking at my life and I'm like, but wait a minute. Why are you judging something and you don't have it together? I was like, you know what? Girl, you're gonna go on YouTube for a year and just see what happens. What started as a social media experiment is now a lifestyle.
So, you know, there's a book out called The Wait, and they talk about their choice to be celibate until marriage. So I know you have been celibate for 3 years.
She's coming on 3 years, girl.
I'm saying you should celebrate. Celebrate, celibacy. Come on. You should be happy about it because, first of all, that's hard to do.
It's hard, girl, it's hard.
It's not easy to do, especially in this day and age that pushes like sex in your face at 24/7, and it makes it seem like we're in a society where that's not cool. First of all, what made you make that choice?
Distractions. Mother effing distractions, girl.
What do you mean, like distractions? Like guys were trying to come on you?
Relationships are work.
That's true.
I don't care how you cut it, it's work. But I want to work on this right now. So I found that I wanted to be distracted, so I went into these relationships, and then I was just like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you like negating all this other stuff, and you getting caught up and lost in this person who may not even be worth it, and you're just losing steam.
Right.
So I was like, okay, you know what? God, I'm gonna cut a deal with you. I'm gonna cut these boos out and hook me up. But then I did that, and then my life honestly did a 180. It works, but now I'm at a point where I'm like, how long do I gotta keep this up for?
Girl, you didn't tell the Lord what time, how many years, you just said.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so then how long is your celibacy supposed to last?
It's supposed to last until like Mr. Wright comes along.
So what if that's not for like another 20 years?
God, girl, don't say these things.
So wait, what do you consider celibacy?
We kiss and that's that.
Wow, no, that's good because a lot of times people are like, they'll say one thing, but then they'll do another.
I have people that are like, we're virgins, but they do anal all the time. I'm like, girl, no. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be real.
Be very real.
Okay, when I first got out of my marriage, I was like, I'm going crazy, like, him. I'm gonna all these men, all of them. And then I was like, okay, no more of that. But honestly, I was married, I was in a relationship for 9 years. What if I saw a I put it in my mouth. That's what you write it. When I saw a I didn't know you're not supposed to.
Like, there's a choice to be like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't realize that was
I got you there, then I gotta like finish.
Right.
So then I didn't know because I was in that routine, so I didn't notice.
Right.
Oh, you're supposed to play games or like you're supposed to like hold out and all of these rules and things. And I was like, you know, F this, I can't do this. So I was just like, no more.
Okay, so how does it make you feel when you text a guy and he doesn't respond, but then he posts on his Instagram page that he's doing something? So clearly he has his phone in his hand. What does that make you feel?
You're ignoring me, so I don't have time for you.
So then are you like done with him, or do you send him a text like, hey, so I know you see me.
No.
I'll see you.
I don't have time for that.
See.
I just keep it moving. Because I don't do the back and forth. My thing is like time. I don't have time. I'll see it and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm clearly not a priority in your life? Okay, cool.
I don't get mad about it because I'm like, look, you've shown me how you really feel about this, which is, it's
sucks.
great, but you know, I got other things that are more important. You got the same 24 hours I got, okay?
Yeah.
So if you don't want to talk to me, that's great, but
yes.
Next in line, bye.
And that's, I think, what women need to do more of. Just look at the actions. You don't need a text or a call to confirm what you already know.
Right.
You don't need to be convinced otherwise. Just look at what the actions are saying, okay, then keep it moving.
You're so young and you've taken what was, I guess, painful, your experience, and you're like, I just want to do something that's different, and you turned it into a business, and now you have your own show, you have your own studio, you have your own office.
Yeah.
Like, what do you tell girls who want to do something, but they don't live in Hollywood, or they don't have access to certain things? Like, what should they do?
Start from where you are. You would be surprised with how much you have before you start asking for more. And working with what you have will force you to be creative and think outside the box, because that's what I did. When I first started photography, I didn't have all these lights, I didn't have all this access, but once you start pushing what you have, it's almost like the universe will just give you more, but you have to use what you have, which is why I did that video on like how to shoot on your camera, because it's like, how can you be trusted with a digital SLR, one of these like expensive cameras? You're gonna break it. You're not gonna be ready for that time. So you gotta like understand the value of what you have with where you are right now before you can step ahead into the world. But I wanna grow and I wanna like produce more and make more things. Even with like the Tech Talk series on YouTube, in terms of like a course curriculum where you can learn more. Because YouTube is such a short platform and there's so much ADD because there's all these suggested videos, like click here, click here, click here.
And you're on ADD.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I'm MegScoop.
I'm Shameless Maya, and you can catch me on YouTube if you go to youtube.com/Shameless Maya. Just subscribe to my channel.
Yes, and we want to hear from you. Would you be celibate, and if so, for how long? Also, what's your definition of celibacy? Put it in the comments below. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to All Deaf Digital. Me and my girl Maya, we out. Let's
Deuces.
go.
We go. Let's go. Let's bounce.
And cross our legs. Cross our legs.
Cross? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you can't get in.
Yeah!